How can you be willing to die for Christ if you're not even willing to live for Him each and every day? Welcome to Divine Dialogues. Let me take you back to the Garden of Gethsemane. Jesus is there praying, and He's asked His disciples to pray with Him. It's His deep moment of struggle. It's when He needs the disciples most. But after some time, He comes back and He finds them sleeping, sound asleep. And then Jesus wakes them and He singles out Peter. And He says, "Peter, what happened? You couldn't watch with me 1 hour?" Now, why do you think Jesus singled Peter out by name, even though all of them were sleeping? Well, if you back up in Mark chapter 14, verse 29 and 31, Jesus actually tells all His disciples that they will be offended because of Him. But Peter, he steps in and he gets all agitated and he says, "Although all shall be offended, yet will not I." And then he speaks even more vehemently. He says, "If I should die with thee, I will not deny thee in any wise." Poor Peter. A missed opportunity. You know, the essence of love is not in deep, passionate feeling, but in deeds. And when Jesus needed Peter the most, He wasn't able to count on him. Even though in words Peter expressed the deep love and passion and pledged his commitment, his willingness to die for Jesus, when Jesus asked him to pray, he was sound asleep. And when he was asked about if he was a disciple of Christ, Peter denied Jesus 3 times. How sad. But you know, even though it's very tragic that Peter believed that he was ready to die for Jesus, even though he wasn't willing to live for Him when it counted most, Peter's story is not much different from ours. How many times do we feel that we love God and we love Jesus and we're ready to serve Him and we're even ready to give our life for Him? But when it really counts, when it matters, when the rubber hits the road, like Peter, we're asleep, we're absent, we're not willing to show our love and demonstrate it in tangible actions. May the Lord help us to not feel that we love Him, but to show our love in deed, in action, when it matters most.